Hello there, YouTube. I thought it would be an awesome idea. Awesome is maybe a bit much, but a cool, good idea that I do regular progress logs again, I guess. But yeah, this time I'm gonna keep. How do you say it? I'm gonna keep myself from doing too much with them because otherwise I'll just stop doing them. So yeah, the idea is that in the title I will put how many subscribers I'm at for my second channel. By the way, this is not the main channel, at least not anymore. The main channel is Blush Piney, which is now at 655 subs. So yeah, I think it'd be cool to do progress updates and say which subscriber count I am each time. Because, I think it'd be cool to grow it. It would be cool to see the number increase over time. I mean, I already do see that, but it would be cool to have a record of my thoughts at the time, at each subscriber count. So yeah, and the idea is also to share what my plans are. So, Ruben, what are your plans for 655 subscribers now? It's interesting. So here's let's bring you guys up to date because I have shared with other people. I haven't shared with you, and I want to change that. I want to share more with you guys, so you guys are also up to date. So yeah, again, this Plush Pine channel is 99% about the unreleased game Restitched now. And it's been going great. It's awesome. But there are limits to a game that's not released yet, right? So yeah, 2 months ago or so, I wanted to do more videos. I was doing like one video a month, and I was like, no, I want to make faster progress. I want to do more. I want to keep the habit of creating videos because just once a month, it's not enough to improve on my editing and stuff. And I also had a bunch of ideas I just wanted to create, and at the tempo I was going, it wasn't really going too well. So yeah, I challenged myself to do 9 videos in 9 weeks. And I did that accidentally, actually. It really depends on whether you count a silly 16-second video or a live stream. And this channel, yeah, and this channel too. I counted like my last video too. But yeah, it's arbitrary, Maybe I succeeded in the 9 videos. I technically, if you look at the facts, I did 9 videos, but yeah, some people could say, but that isn't really what you intended. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The thing is, I made a lot more videos than I used to do. And I learned some stuff from it. Basically, I feel like there's not really a point to create a lot of videos as long as I keep the topic on Restitched. I could do it. It would better my channel for when the game eventually releases, but the amount of effort does not gonna, show up in the gains. There was a better way to phrase that, but I'm not an English native speaker, so forgive me. So I'm probably going back to 1 video a month, maybe even less. I mean, as long as the game doesn't exist, I can't really grow, unless you are like was it Silk Song? Man, that's crazy, that game, because you have like channels that cover that game and there's no news whatsoever and they can still talk about the game. I can do that, but Silk Song, Restitched is not as popular as Silk Song. So yeah, there's that. So there are 2 paths I can take right now, I realized. One is I'm patient and wait till the game releases, and then there's probably gonna be more interest in the game and I can grow. I don't like being patient though, so there's a second path, and let's talk about other things than just restitched. And I've discussed this with several people, and I think everyone basically says, yeah, talk about more than just restitched. The reason I'm so hesitant to talk about more than just restitched is this is the first time I felt something worked. And I feel like if I'm going off the path or the script or the channel thingy, it might fail. Because I know for myself that I create, or like, yeah, if I follow a channel because I, for example, I'm interested in Restitched, and suddenly the guy talks about other stuff, I'm like, ugh, this is not what I signed up for, you know? And that's what I'm scared of. But a lot of people don't seem to mind. And also I experimented one time, I did a video on Brucadia. No one complained. Of course, I really gently introduced the topic and said, this is a one-off thing, maybe. So yeah, but still, I think I need to lean more in that direction if I want to grow more rapidly. And you know, keeping it on Restitched is probably the safe route, but it does not have a, yeah. Unless the game gets really, really insane like Minecraft or Roblox, it's probably not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, right? Is that how you say it? So yeah. I think I need to do the slightly scary thing and talk more about other games. And one thought I had is like, as long as I gain more subscribers than I lose, there's not really a problem, right? Although the counter argument to that is then like, right now, whenever I publish a video, I get a lot of people watching it. A lot relatively, okay? Like hundreds to thousands, okay? Which might not be a lot to some of you, but it's a lot to me. Especially since my subscriber count is like around the 600. Like, I see people around sometimes 10,000 and don't even reach 100 views. And why is that? Because their videos are all over the place. And the reason someone subscribed for one video, for one reason, that if the creator does not provide that again, they're not gonna watch it again. And that's a bit what I'm afraid of, like the long-term thing. Like, if I'm gonna talk about other games now, people might start to lose interest in the channel because I'm giving something they did not sign up for. But I'm probably overthinking it because there's so much proof of channels out there that talk about more than just one game and are doing fine. So yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck overthinking it unless I actually take action and publish more videos outside the topic. But yeah, maybe these videos, these progress, YouTube, whatever I'm gonna call them, are gonna keep me accountable. So that would be great. Because I don't want to say for the next couple of months, oh yeah, I still did not create more videos outside of Restitched, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure if I told you this, so I'm gonna say it one more time if I did, but the Restitched channel is just also just so motivationally rewarding because every video I create is something that has not existed before. You know, because this game is not talked about right now and it's quite unknown. I'm the pioneer. And, you know, if I talk about a game that dozens of people, if not hundreds of people have already talked about, it does not feel fitting motivationally, right? It's like, what's the point? You know, the only point would be if people are interested in my thoughts on it specifically, or the video is very good. But I like it so much more to show and create something that's like, hey, here's a thing that has not been talked about before, or shown, or discussed, or that's so rewarding. But those topics are so rare. Or they're not really rare. It's just like, why would you talk about them? Because there is so few people interested in them. Okay, let me go on a small rant here, but it just frustrates me. I don't know. It makes sense. But in order to gain views, you need to talk about something that's already well known. I don't know why I have such a problem with that, but it's like, I don't know. We're talking about all the things that already have recognition instead of the smaller things that deserve recognition. And this is just something that drives me crazy and frustrates me. But it makes so much sense, of course. But if you talk about something super neat that not a lot of people know about, it's not gonna get you a lot of views because not a lot of people know about it. But a lot of the time, those are the most deserving to get more views, you know? I can't count how many times I've seen like a small developer or content creator put so much effort into something. Oh, sorry. Put so much effort into something and they're not getting the recognition they deserve. And every time someone talks about them, it's, it also doesn't get a lot of views because no one knows them. And if you talk about Minecraft or something like that, it's like, oh, everyone knows that. So it has more potential interest. But then I'm like, Minecraft already has millions of followers. Why should we talk about Minecraft more? And this has been kind of my struggle for as long as I've tried content creation, because I don't like talking about things millions of people are already talking about. But I can't grow if I don't do that, right? What a world we live in, right? Yeah. It just makes me frustrated and angry that I'm gonna give you one example. I don't know, sorry if I make a mistake here because I haven't read into it much, but like Undertale, right? If I recall correctly, that thing is made by a singular person, right? And yet millions, if not tens of millions of people know about it and love it, and that frustrates me. Because why? I don't know. I haven't played this game till the end. I don't really know anything about it. There's a sequel, Deltarune or something like that. That's basically everything I know. I know that, and I know that's insanely popular. And I think it's just made by one guy. Why is it so popular? I don't care how good that game is. There are thousands of people who are also creating good things and do not get that insane amount of attention. I don't think one person deserves that amount of attention, even if it's really, really good. And I think part of me doesn't want to play that game out of spite, because I'm like, nothing deserves that amount of attention. At least while there are people working their ass off and not deserving the recognition. For example, Kigyodev is one person I'm thinking of. That guy has been working on this game for years, and the quality and attention to detail he puts to his game is insane. And where are his, like, even if it's 10,000s of people, that would be awesome for him. But no, everyone is into Deltarune. Ooh, millions of fucking. I'm sorry. I hate. Yeah, I think the reason I also hate it is because a lot of people are into things because everyone else is into it, them. It's like, for example, a lot of multiplayer games are like that. I'm really bad at recalling these names because I'm not playing them. But there was this Ghost Hunter game. Phasmato, he's met Phantasm or something like that. You know the game. I think that's a shit game, honestly. I've played it with some people, but I just do not like it. I think the only reason to like it is because you're playing with friends, and playing anything with friends is funny. And the reason people pick that game is because it's popular and everyone's already playing it, you know? Same thing with, what is it? Company, is met Company. You know, the game where you go into a facility and stuff. There are monsters or something like that. I had a friend I was playing with admit to me, yes, this is a shit game, but hey, you're playing with friends. Like, if you played this solo, it would be a bad game. And I'm like, if it would be a bad game, why the hell are we giving it so much recognition? Can't we give smaller creators who are pouring their heart out more attention? You know? And I this is maybe also part why I don't play multiplayer games. At least not the popular ones. I'm just not playing them out of spite at this point. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like every time I try them, I don't like them. Or like, yeah, I don't like most of them. And I'm just flabbergasted why they're so popular. Like, yes, it's fun if you play with friends, but... okay, I've gone way on a tangent here, but... yeah. Basically, I wish smaller content creators on YouTube or Steam or in game development, whatever, deserve more recognition. That's all I want to say. But yeah, well, I did not intend to go this off topic. Yeah. Well, this video is lasting a long time anyway. Let me wrap up by saying, you know, Bricadia, yeah, that game, it got me nostalgic for Lego. I talked about it on my Plush Pining channel, the video I did on Bricadia, but yeah, it's been a decade or 15 years or more since I last did something with Lego, at least physically. And I talked with some people and I was like, hey, I'm tempted to get another Lego set. It's been years. And, you know, they seemed very supportive of it. So I did. Ooh, and it's a big one. I'm going to show you. The box is bigger than I expected. And heavy. Look at this. Yes, it's the Slot Neuschwanstein or something like that. Very big box. I'm gonna build it next week because I will have 11 days of work or something like that, and I think it would be a nice reward for me for all the things I've done so far. Phew. Okay, that's all I wanted to share. Yeah, because I was really hesitant because, you know, why buy something you build once? It's really expensive and do nothing with afterwards, right? But yeah, I just had to give in because I've been so tempted, and I got a lot of signs that it would be cool. Or yeah, like last month, in July, is it July or maybe June? Time flies. I felt tempted to rewatch one of my favorite shows. What is it called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. That show I've only watched once, but I absolutely fell in love with it. I I could say a lot about it. Like the soundtrack is insane. I love how it incorporates all previous Yu-Gi-Oh series with all summoning methods, and yeah, it does get yeah, it's not as great in the second half, but the first half is really good. So yeah, I started rewatching that because I felt tempted, but I was like, I've already seen it. Why would I do that? Such a waste of time. It's like 150 episodes or so. But eventually I gave in, and it was actually really inspiring. So I'm glad I did that. That was my second time watching. And I'm actually surprised how much I remember, like even the details. Like I watched that show like 10 years ago, and I still remembered quite a bit of it. So yeah, that tells you about how impactful that show was. Um, so yeah, that was really valuable. It gave me some inspiration on the channel too. And I actually made my Brucadia character after the main character, Yuya. So yeah, there's also that. Um, okay, so now I realize I did not talk a lot about the YouTube thing. But basically, the short version of it is I'm gonna see if I can talk about other things than just restaged, and hope I can summon the courage to do that. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna wrap up now. The video lasted long enough. I sometimes wonder who the hell would watch me talk so much, but sometimes I'm surprised. But yeah, I'm not creating this channel for views. It's more to get my thoughts out and recording my history, my progress or something like that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.